is Mahano Great Wolf, and today I'm going to talk about another weird dream that I had. I actually had this dream maybe a couple nights ago, maybe a few nights ago. I can't remember, but I'm going to link my wife's channel down below, Secret May, the name of her channel, because she had a dream similar to mine, and I think we had the same dream except saw different shit. First of all, I'm going to get that out of the way. But I'm going to try to make this short because she had more details in her dream than I did. But if you were to watch her video and watch mine, you will see this similar shit, I want to say. But anyway, start off this dream. I was standing outside of this building. It was like a white building, and it was like half falling apart, but I also looked around the town and there was like fires and shit, buildings that were like collapsed, and I looked up at the sky and there was fucking lights and shit in the sky, like crafts, like freaking alien crafts in the sky. And there was a bunch of people surrounding us in the area, and it was me, my wife, and another girl who seemed to be with us. And there was people freaking out, people was crying, there was people yelling, and a lot of people were like, this isn't how it's supposed to happen, this wasn't in the book. That's what a lot of people kept saying. They were crying, they were yelling, people was cussing, and it was just like a lot of them were like trying to like just freaked out, like this wasn't supposed to happen, it wasn't supposed to happen this way, this wasn't in the book. And I was thinking, what the fuck, what book are they talking about? And like I said, like there was these lights coming from the sky. Like I said, I looked up, there was alien crafts and shit up there, and shit was on fire, and everybody was kind of surrounded. Like I said, this one kind of huge white building, and like I said, it was like as if it got hit, but it didn't fully collapse. Like it was still a little sturdy, and that seemed like the only place at the time that people could go to like hide from whatever was going on. And the girl that was with my wife and I, she was crying, she was upset, and she was just like, I can't believe she's gone. Like, I can't believe she left. And there was other people saying the same thing. Like, I can't believe they left. Why would they leave? Like, this isn't, it wasn't supposed to happen this way. This wasn't in the book. And I started thinking, like, oh shit, people thought what happened was the fucking rapture. But it wasn't. It was aliens. And they were convincing people that they should leave, that they should go with them. And they was convincing these people by telling them that they had ability that they could use to help them. And a lot of people left, but I didn't. My wife didn't go, and it wasn't an abduction. It was more like they were convincing people like your life will be better if you will come with us. And I put this together just based by hearing what people were saying in the background and how they kept saying it wasn't supposed to happen like this. This wasn't in the book. I felt like people thought it was the rapture from the Bible, but it wasn't. And this girl that was with my wife and I, she looked like a friend of ours, and she was freaking out because she was just like, I can't believe she's gone. I can't believe she went with them. I can't believe she left. And I was like, calm down. She was just like, no, she was all I had left. Like, you know, that's my mother. She was all I had left. And I was like, calm down. Apparently you're not the only one in this situation. I was like, a lot of people has loved ones that decided to go with these aliens. I was like, just calm down. And I told my wife, I was like, hey, I'm going to walk around and I'm going to try to see if I can, find somewhere to go, find some supplies or something, or another place we could stay, because this building looked like it's going to get crowded, because there was still quite a few people around who was angry and upset about friends and family who left, who decided to go with these aliens. So I'm walking and I see an alley off to the left of me, because I started walking down the sidewalk, and this alley is huge. It was freaking huge as shit. It was like it could fit, like this alleyway was so big that it looked like it could fit like a fucking 4-lane highway or some shit. You know what I mean? Like, it was fucking huge. So I walked down this alleyway and I see this big, like, TV on the wall of a building to the right of me. And on this TV screen, it was like a map that had all these different symbols on it that looked like a hurricane symbol. My wife saw the same thing in her dream, but I don't know exactly where she saw hers at. But I saw mine on this huge screen that was on the side of this building once I got down to the alley. And I'm walking and I'm walking, and from behind this huge dumpster jumps out some girl who looks like a YouTuber that I watch sometime. She's like a Christian. She talks about, you know, biblical stuff and, shit like that, like prophetic dreams that she has from the Lord. I'm not going to say her name, but she looked just like this girl was another YouTuber. And she was like, excuse me, sir, can you help me? I was like, I, I can't do nothing for you. I was like, I'm sorry, I can't help you. I was like, I'm just sorry. And she was just like, but my husband and my son. I was like, what about him? She was just like, my husband took my son and left with them. And I was like, I'm sorry to hear that, but everybody apparently got loved ones. You're not the only one whose loved one left. And she was just like, but it wasn't supposed to happen like this. It wasn't in the book. This is not what we were taught. And I was like, yeah, I can see that. But she was just like, can you please help me? I was like, look, there ain't nothing I can do for you. I was like, if you walk back down this alley and make a right, there's a bunch of people down there. Maybe it's somebody you know who didn't leave, and maybe y'all could work something out and help each other. But I was like, I can't help you. I was like, I'm sorry. And she was just like, but I don't know what to do. She was just like, I don't know what to do. This isn't what I was taught. And I was like, I don't think this is what nobody was taught. Like, the shit just happened. I was like, everybody's saying the same thing. It's not supposed to happen this way. It wasn't in the book. I told her, everybody's saying the same shit, so I'm sorry. And I was just like, if you still believe, you still got faith, I was like, pray. I was like, pray to God, pray to Jesus, this shit is going to end. Maybe it was a mistake or something, pray. And she looked at me, and like I said, I know this girl's a Christian, because she looked like a girl from YouTube, like I said, and she's just like, she literally looked me in my face and said, I don't think there's anything neither one of them can do for me or for us right now. I was like, yeah, I feel the same way. And she was just like, please. And I was like, look, I can't, I can't, I can't help you. And I just turned away and I walked away from her, and I saw this building, two doors on this building, and there's like a sign on the back door where it said food pickup. And it was, so I assumed it was some kind of grocery store or something where they would donate food. Cause I know some grocery stores, I used to work at one, that would donate food once a week. So I fucking was looking around and I found a crowbar behind the dumpster, and I took it and started, breaking into the building. And I walked in there, and sure enough, it was a grocery store. And I started walking through, and she followed me in there, and she was like, "I don't think you should do this." And I was like, "It's we gotta survive." I was like, "Everybody who's left here has got to survive." I was like, "I got my wife around the corner, and one of our friends with us." I was like, I told her I'm gonna find supplies, and obviously I could find some food and shit here. So I was just like, if you're looking to survive a little bit, you better walk around here and find some food. And I'm walking around this store, and I find some bags. I start throwing food in there, and then I notice another glass door off to like the furthest left side of the building, and I noticed right next to this grocery store was like a hardware store. So I was like, I'm gonna go ahead, grab as much food and shit as I can, enough for 3 people, only thinking about me, my wife, and our friend. And I remember in the dream thinking like, I'm just gonna grab a few bags of food, and hopefully nobody else will find out about this shit and just like raid the place, because there's quite a few people still around. And I'm like, I'm gonna take some food back to them, and then I'm gonna come back and hit this hardware store and see what I can find, survival shit, weapons, because we don't know what's gonna happen next. Like, we didn't know. All we know is that these fucking aliens showed up, convinced fucking people that they should leave, and how shit started to get caught on fire and blew up and buildings and shit falling. I don't know. Maybe that was the aliens doing that shit to convince those who didn't want to go to go. Like, this is how we're gonna leave your fucking city or whatever. And, you know, like I said, I looked up in the sky and there was still ships and shit up there moving around and shining lights and shit down. So I don't know, cause I didn't see no explosions and none of that shit. How it happened, all I know is when the dream started, I was standing in front of this building with my wife and our friend. So yeah, that's my latest weird dream I have, and I'm sharing it with y'all. And like I said, in the beginning, I think my wife had a similar dream, or our dreams are connected somehow. So, like I said, I'm gonna have her link down below, and y'all can listen, watch her video, hear her explain more details of her dream, because all her details were different. The only similar details was the aliens. So, yeah, um, y'all come across this video, thank you for viewing, and until my next video, peace, light, and cosmic love.